fuck? And you know, you see how real of a bitch I am? Yeah, I'm mad. Because it's so much. I texted them and I said, I don't know what made y'all feel that way, but I still love y'all.
A few moments later.
Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Coco. Welcome back to Coco's TV. If I don't have a lot of energy, it is because I'm down because something did happen to a family member today, and so it's been a little stressful. It's been a little hard, but I said, why not just make a video to get my mind off of it. But just keep me in you guys' prayers. Pray for my grandmother, and we're just gonna push through it. But today I'm telling you guys a story time, and it's gonna be about one hell of a trio. So this might be 2 parts, but whatever I don't finish, it is what it is. But welcome back to my channel. We're finna do my hair. We're finna fix it because I'm going to see my boyfriend on Saturday. So y'all gonna see a vlog because we're gonna do a little bit of stuff, but I am just not getting 2 weeks, so like, you know, not too much. You can look, you know, a little crazy, but I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna do what I can do, and let's get into the video. Boom. So this is around the time where I was in the 10th grade. And so I was in the 10th grade. I didn't have any friends starting off school. I did go to school with my cousin, but we only would like see each other when it was time to go like home type shit, you know? So, what happened? So I started going to cosmetology school, and the cosmetology school was like 15 minutes away from the school. Like, we would get on the bus and then we would go over there to the place. And so I didn't know these 2 girls. We're gonna call them Winnie and the Pooh. I didn't know them. I never seen them before. They most of the people that I was in high school with went to middle school with each other. I didn't go to middle school with them. I went to a private school. So I wanted to, and the reason why I stopped going to private school because I wanted to be in public school, but I should just stay where the fuck I was at. I should stay where I was at. But I go to cosmetology, and I'm new. Everybody, it's like the class just started, so we all just new, getting to know each other. And I see these 2 girls. Well, it was 4 girls, but only 2 of them is really a part of the story. So I see these 2 girls. We're gonna say Winnie and Pooh. So I see Winnie and Pooh. We just chilling, chopping it up. I said Winnie and Pooh, and then we gonna, and there's 2 other girls at the table. So it was 5 of us. So I met them. We was chopping it up. We started to become cool. We would just ride the bus together, talk, you know, chop it up. We was cool. So then Winnie had a car, which I didn't know that. And so, but she never would drive because she didn't have a license. So it started to get a little, like, I don't know. I guess she didn't want to ride the bus anymore. Wow, I look so crazy. I guess she didn't want to ride the bus no more, so she started driving. So it would be me, Winnie and Pooh, and then the 2 other girls. So we just all would just go to cosmetology together, get food, eat, and go back to school. So the 2 other girls really stopped like talking to us for real. They wasn't really hanging out with us, which I don't blame them. I really don't blame them at all. But so now it's just me and Winnie and Pooh. So we started riding to school together, to Cosmo school. Now we're starting to get more closer. Now we starting to go back to school. We starting to get food, and then we started skipping. So I started being real bad. We skipping, doing the most. Then we start smoking. So now we smoking, skipping, going to get food in a car, just doing the most. But my high school experience was fun, but it was still, we was doing the fucking most. So we just doing our little woo-doo-doo, and we just skipping. So then one day I meet Pooh's best friend, which I didn't know she had a best friend. So I meet her. she was cool. She didn't like skip or do anything like that, which I applaud her for that. Like, period. Don't skip. So she would come with us sometimes and get food. And mind you, they all knew each other because they all were affiliated with softball. So they all knew each other from that and in middle school, which I didn't know none of them. I was like new to it, the group. So we just chilling. The girl was best friend wasn't really with us as much. She started to be towards the end of the story. So we just chilling and stuff. And so one day it was a basketball game. And the basketball game was, I don't know what day it was on. I don't fucking remember. But it was a basketball game. And so Pool was already going. And then Winnie was already going. And me and Pool was like, okay, you want to go? Like, let's go. So we ended up going. And we was like, we want to get high. Like, we want to try edible. So we found somebody. And she became like our plug when I was like friends with them. So we found somebody. The girl pulled up. And she gave us the edible. And so all of us, me, Winnie, and Pooh, took pieces of the edible. And we took them before we left the game to go home. So we took the edible. We was chilling, we was fried. I'm not sure did Winnie take me home? Fuck, I got confused. Hey y'all, so I have to go feed my dogs because I just realized that they was barking loud as fuck. So I'm sorry about that. But I was at, I don't know if Winnie or Pooh took me home. And Winnie, and I'm sorry if I confused y'all. Winnie is the girl with the car, and Pooh is a girl, the best friend. So I don't know if Winnie took me home or not today at the basketball game. But after that, we went home. We was just vibing. We took a piece of the edible, and we was on the phone. We was on a group call, and from the group call, we just started talking every day. Like, we just started getting more, we just got closer after that. So one day, which I don't know if this is weird or not, but I felt that way. So we in the car, we with Pooh's best friend, and Pooh best friend said she was talking about something about a class or something, but all I know is she was like, I was like, me and Winnie said we was going somewhere. I mean, me and Pooh said we was going somewhere. And she was like, oh, well, y'all spending a lot of time together, like something like that. And I was just like, oh, I ain't trying to take your best friend. And I'm like, we just chilling. But, I understand. I be getting jealous by my friends too, by my imaginary friends. But oh my God, this is blowing me. Like, I understand if you first type way, But I was just like, okay, I'm not trying to take your friend from you, Bookie. But we was still cool. I mean, I don't know if she ever really liked me for her. I honestly don't give a fuck. But it was cool. So we still just chilling and vibing. Pooh, we started skipping a lot. But it was mostly me and Winnie was more. Me and Pooh was together more than I was with Winnie. It would be all three of us, but more so skipping, it would be me and Winnie. Me and her both had anxiety. Like, we both was like, I understood her for real. She had anxiety bad, I did too, but nobody really knew because I didn't really tell anybody, but they all know we all had our own little issues. Oh, I look so crazy. But me and her we would start to get more closer or whatever. And so we got on this app. And if you guys know the app, Vids, we got on Vids. And I knew about it because me and my cousin used to be on it like years before. So I was just like, we used to add people to the call, like random people. I know it's dangerous, but we would add random people like to the call, just talk to them, chill, like, just meeting new people, not from like this day. We found a couple of people that was from here, actually. And, if y'all know that app, y'all know. It's like a little dating app. The app weird now, but It used to be fun. And so we met these dudes from Alabama, but I ain't gonna say their name. We just gonna say T and D. So we met T and D, and they was cool. They was funny. Like, they would be flirting with us and stuff. We would like talk to them when we was skipping. T was trying to get with me. Well, they was really trying to get with all of us. Like, it was just a lot going on. But T was mainly trying to get with me. I was entertaining, but I knew I never even seen him before. Like, and we don't even live in the same state. I was not like on that for real, but it was fun for the moment. You know, we kids, you know, thinking we grown and shit, but it was cool. So we just started talking to them. We would just be vibing and stuff. We still would just be skipping. Like, it's nothing really. Like, that's a little backstory on that shit for real. Now I'm finna get into the juicy part. So we had a sleepover. What? Hold on. Fuck. Hold on, y'all.
A few moments later.
Why this hair now? I don't know how to hot comb and shit. I don't really. I'm starting to get into human hair wigs because I was a synthetic girly, but I don't have a problem with synthetic. But these human hair wigs, it'd be a lot. You have to customize the whole, like, everything. That's why I like synthetic, because like it just come already, you know, ready for you to just put that bitch on. But anyways, so what was that? Where was that at? Fuck. Y'all, where the fuck was that at? Oh, we had a sleepover. So we had a sleepover. We had a couple of sleepovers. I think we had like 2. But this was the one, this is the first one. So the first one was me, Winnie, and Pooh. And so I came over the first night because Pooh couldn't come yet. She couldn't come to the next day. So it was just me and Winnie. I mean, it was a little awkward because, I don't know, I just never felt like really more so comfortable with Pooh. You know, and they always say a trio is like, it'll never be equally friendship. Maybe, but I don't know. I always got her like a little, she was cool, but it ain't feel right. Y'all know what I'm saying? So it was just me and Winnie. We was vibing. And so this is how I got introduced to Toxic X. So she was on the phone with Toxic X cousin, and Toxic X was on the phone. So they was just laughing and joking and stuff. And then she puts me in the camera. Like, he was just like, who you with? So she puts me in the camera. He was just like, oh, she cute, but she got a big-ass forehead. And like, that shit pissed me off so bad when we started talking. I'm like, I didn't want you. I was like, I didn't want to talk to him at first because he was mean. Like, that's when I was real soft, real like, I ain't like all that. I wasn't used to all that shit. So I was like, he mean, like, fuck. But look, he liked that shit. So that was that. We didn't talk no more. She was really on the phone with them like the whole weekend on some shit. But she was still entertaining us. We was at the park. We was just walking around. We walked to the store. Like, we was just doing shit for real. It was fun. Hey y'all, so this is editing me. I forgot to put in the part where we on the first sleepover, we had went to the softball field to go practice because, you know, they were affiliated with softball. So we go to practice and we trying to hop over the gate. We get in the gate, and then next thing we heard was like this boy say something. He was just like, "You gonna stop playing with me, nigga," or something like that. And we just heard pop pop. We just heard shots, and we just stood there and we just took off running. Like, we had to find the keys. Like, we was just we was running. Like, that shit was so scary. I don't know why I forgot about that. I just remembered. But that happened. We was scared. We was running. We ran and we left a bag. So we had to go back out and get the bag. Like, I'm telling you, we went through so much together in such a little time. It's just crazy. But all right, back to the video. And so then we was playing hide and go seek. That shit was fun as fuck. But we was doing that in her neighborhood, and then we go home. And so, like, a couple of days after that, and I'm leaving out some stuff just because I don't remember in the moment. but I might tell the story again when I remember like everything. But I'm just, you know, making this quick little story time. So I know it is gonna be chopped up. It's gonna be like, what the fuck? I'm just trying to get to the juicy part of how this shit all ended, because y'all need to know. But anyways, so we home I'm at the house, and we get on FaceTime, and Winnie was just like, hey, talk to Toxic X, because like they want to do like a 2-man when he come down here, because he wasn't from here. So he didn't live here at the time, and he wasn't from here. But I was just like, I don't know, he mean, like I don't want to do it. She was like, come on, just do it. So I was just like, all right, I'll just do it for her. So we add him to the car. That shit was so funny, because we add him to the car. He's like, what the fuck? Like the way he said, he was like, no, he said, what the fuck? Or like, the fuck? we was dying about that. So he get on a call, but he left. He never came back. And somehow he got my Instagram, my number, or whatever, and we start talking from there. So now we're talking. We still be talking to the boys from Alabama, but I'm not talking to them as much because I'm on the phone with Toxic X, you know? And now we going to the incident with Winnie. So we was on a bus, and this was before me and Toxic X was dating. But we was on a bus coming back from Cosmo, and Winnie was like, I'm guessing because Toxic X cousin wasn't responding, and she was just like, dang, I should have talked to Toxic X. And I was just like that shit, like, I was like, what? But I wasn't tripping though for real, because he wasn't my nigga at the time. So, but in my back of my head, I'm like, that shit weird. Fuck you mean? You know? So I was just like, Nah, I asked somebody, I was just like, y'all talk like you want her? And he was just like, nah, she tripping. Like, I don't know what the fuck. I was just like, something not right. But, you know, I didn't do too much about it because he was not my nigga, you know? We was just talking. We was in that little talking stage. This hot comb does not get hot at all. But it was in that talking stage. I see, like, it's not flat. Maybe I need to hot comb in sections. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. If it don't get flat, I honestly don't care, because I don't really care about that. But anyways, so that was that incident. And I was kind of looking at her differently a little bit. Like, wait a minute, what the fuck? And so I started working on the weekends at this little job. It was like a carnival thing, but they were only open on the weekends, you know? So I was working there and stuff. We was still doing a FaceTime call, whatever. Okay, here's another incident, but this was with me, which I don't know if they took this, like, from this incident on. It was just like, okay, we not fucking her, like, she's iffy, you know? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they was thinking. I honestly don't care. So I'm coming back from work, and they was texting about, like, the FaceTime thing, like they want to, like, you know, but me, I'm talking to somebody, like, I'm not really trying to do that, which I'm not sure if they was talking about FaceTiming each other in a group chat or FaceTiming adding people to the call. But I was just like, nah, like that shit getting lame, like it's getting boring. Like, I was talking about adding people to the call, but what I think they thought I was talking about was FaceTiming them, because they was just like, oh, okay, like they kind of felt some type of way about what I said. Damn, I don't got the fucking messages, and I do not remember if I told them that I was talking about on the call with them. But I thought about it in my head. I was just like, damn, I hope they don't think I'm talking about being on the call with them. But, like, we never talked about it again. We were still cool after that. We were still chopping it up. I wasn't talking to him as much when I got home because I was on the phone. But we still was cool. We still was skipping, doing the most, just being that. And, okay, now we come to the end, which I'm just going to make this a little quick story or whatever. I ain't going to give these bitches 2 parts. So, we met these boys, and this was around the time where schools was having a little splat ball gun fights. If y'all know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna put a picture if y'all don't. So we was doing the splat ball guns, and like they was having wars around the school, and we met these boys, and like we would be trolling with them. They had splat ball guns, and we would just like either we would go up to their car and like mess with their window shield, like we was just doing shit, you know. So we would do that, and we got cool with them boys. So it was 3 boys. I was just gonna say 3 niggas. So 3 niggas, we just was cooling with them. Now the best friend hanging with us more, like, you know, it's more of us now. So we just chilling. And what else happened? We went to a softball game together. Like, we was doing stuff together. We would go out. We would, you know, we was real close. So boom. One day I come to school. This was on 420. And this is towards the end of the story, y'all. This was on 420. Yes, I remember the fucking day because all this shit went down. It's like my life is... Let me stop hot combing or whatever. But this was on 420. 420, yes. 420. So... And this was a week before I was transferring schools to go to my next school. Oh, I forgot to mention that. I'm sorry, you guys. And that's probably another reason why they didn't want to be my friend, because I was leaving the school or whatever. But that shit is weird. So I come to school and we chilling. And I was just trying to see like what we doing today. Like, you know, on some shit, because we don't never go to class. We ain't going to class. And so they was just like, we met up with 2 of the boys. One of the boys wasn't there. So 2 of the boys that we met, and it's me, Bestie, Winnie, and Pooh. So we was just like, oh, it's 420, we wanna go get some donuts and we finna roll up. So we all get in the car. I was just like, okay. I think I had just got to school. I don't remember. I was late most of the time. So we get with them and we get in the car. So this how we is in the car is Winnie in the driver's seat, Pooh in the passenger seat, me in the back with Bestie and the 2 boys. So we driving and we at a stop sign. So you know, I gotta see if I can find a picture. So it's a stop sign. It's a stop sign on this side of the street and the other side of the street, and it's like, fuck, it's a light. It's like a 4-way. I'm gonna try to find a picture of what the fuck I'm talking about, but it's like that. And so we right here, we on this side of the street, and we driving, and then it's a white Chinese man in a white car. So he's driving, and we like this. We driving, but I'm not sure if she seen him or not. I think we was in the wrong, because I guess she assumed he was gonna stop, but she kept going. So we driving, and then go boom. So he hit us, and we go boom, boom, boom. We hit a curve. We like hopped on the little curve where it's like grass and it's a big old light pole. So we in the curve, and we just rolling, and we barely missed the light bulb because she was just like, she was like kind of disoriented. So she swerved, she missed the light pole, and we was just sitting there like, fuck, what the fuck we finna do? In my head, I'm like, I can't call my mama. Because she gonna put my ass. I'm supposed to be at school. And I was leaving early that day to go to a doctor's appointment. She was gonna beat my ass. She was not finna leave work. And then it's a car wreck. Like, she was gonna be stressed out. Like, I was stressed. And so we couldn't, Pooh is panicking because she do have anxiety. So she's panicking. She's like, fuck, because it hit on her side. So we was trying to get her out the car, but we couldn't because the door was like jammed. So she had to climb over. She was shaking and crying and like, and then at the same time, nobody got no license and we're supposed to be in school. So allegedly, we said the 2 boys wasn't in the car and me and Bestie wasn't in the car. We said we walked over there. We just played that shit out so fucking like, man, I don't think it was no police. It was a police officer that came, but it wasn't really like tripping or nothing. They was just trying to make sure we were good and safe. And so I put a rolling tray in my bag and Winnie brother hat. Cause like it had the stuff in it. So I took that because we didn't want to, you know, get in trouble or anything. So I just took that because assuming that I was gonna be able to give it back to her, you know? So we just said that, and I didn't know if they were feeling any type of way that we didn't say we was in the car, but we all agreed on this plan. So, you know, I'm not sure what the disconnect was. So I go back to school just like, oh my God, a lot just fucking happened. And we go back to school. Then I end up leaving early. My mom, I told her a little bit after the fact, but I left early from school. And that day was my uncle's birthday. So we took him to On the Border. It's a Mexican restaurant if you guys don't know. But we took him to On the Border to eat. And so I'm at On the Border. Toxic X was like, yo, friend's looking for you. Like, Winnie Pooh. Winnie looking for you because he knew Winnie. So he like, Winnie looking for you. And I'm just like, well, I'm going to tell him I'm going to answer like the FaceTime call when I get home. So we eating and stuff. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? Like, you know. So we get home. I get home. And I joined the call. Mind you, they not in a group call with just me and them two. They got me on the call with bestie, sister, some niggas, which I think the niggas left, but with some niggas and them. So these motherfuckers call me and say, Winnie come on the phone and say, I was just like, what's up? She say, let me see, let me put this down. This bitch said, we feel like you don't risk your life for us. And you don't do some bullshit. I don't give a fuck what she said. We don't want to be your friend no more. When I tell y'all, I was hurt. I was hurt by Shayla.
Oh my God, my Shayla.
Y'all was my bitches. Fuck you mean? So she say that. Mind you, I don't say nothing because I feel played as fuck. But you know, I wasn't going outside like that. I just said, okay, and hung up. Because don't ever play with me like that. When I was hurt. But don't play with me like that.
Clock that T. Clock it. Clock that T.
So, I was hurt. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And you know, you see how real of a bitch I am? Yeah, I'm mad. Because I text them and I said, I don't know what made y'all feel that way, but I still love y'all. Bye. Like, bitch, I'm a real bitch. The fuck? Fuck you hoes. Nah, and if them bitches video, you got a problem, hoe? Bitch, I got the same Instagram and the same TikTok, hoe. Bitch. Any fucking way. So, yeah, like they say that shit to me. I call my nigga, I say, babe. This hoe just added me to the call and said she don't want to be my friend because I don't risk their life. He was like, what? I said, yeah. I said, that shit is crazy. And that shit broke my heart. I ain't lying. I really thought them was like my sisters, bro. For real. And that's why they say, when you get to high school, bro, you can have friends, but I would say stay to yourself. Get your high school diploma and start your career. Like, you know, I don't focus on being with friends that ain't shit, for real. This not flat OL, but I know I've been doing the same part for like 30. Child, I know y'all tired of me playing with this little piece of hair. I got it together at the end, you know. We a little something. All right, back to the video. But when you go to high school, focus on yourself, like, for real. Focus on yourself. Focus on your grades. Don't get influenced by what the next bitch doing. Not saying I got influenced. I was just doing it because I was going through a lot. Don't rely on drugs or friends. Like, it might seem fun in the moment, but that shit only fucking you up, bro. When you in school, you gotta graduate. Like, I mean, you don't have to graduate until you get a certain age, but I'm saying, like, go to school, graduate, go to class. Don't be skipping, bro. It's not worth it. Like, I promise you, it's not worth it. So, I tell Bae, I'm like, Toxic X, I'm like, yeah, like, whoa. And he was just like, what? And then he even said, like, well, we could, like, stop talking a little bit if you just want to be with your friends. I said, no, I'm not doing that. If they was my real friends, they wouldn't even, you know, even did no shit to me like that. Like, and I fucked with him after that because now, after that, it was just me and him. Like, that was my nigga, but that's still my dog. We cool, whatever, but I was just like, that's my dog. It's my dog. We fuck him at the same time. It's still my dog. I fuck with him. Little twin cool. But anyways, like, that shit was crazy, bro. Me and him was just like, what? Like, they don't want to be your friend no more because you don't risk your life. And then y'all just got into a whole car accident. What the fuck they talking about? Exactly. Like, what? I don't know. I don't care. You know, I let that situation go 2 years ago. But I always wanted to tell story time. I'm like, maybe all this shit that happened in my life was meant because I always wanted to do this. So, you know, I don't know. Only the strong survive, you feel me? But that's what happened, y'all. Them bitches said, and I still had her brother had passed away, which I didn't do nothing to the hat, even though I wanted to. But, you know, I still got respect for the dead. So I didn't do nothing to the hat. But we ended up giving it away because I never talked to her again. She asked me about the hat, and I was just like, I don't got it no more. And it is what it is. Like, I really thought about, like, you know, but I didn't want that bad, like, juju on me. I really was going to do some shit to that motherfucking hat, but I didn't. I just ended up giving it away. And she lived right up the street, like, that's what I'm saying. I'm real, bro. I could have fought them, tried to do the most, but I really kept that shit pee. I was just like, it's cool, it's whatever. Even though it wasn't like, that shit hurt. That shit hurt for a little while. It made me depressed, but, you know, only the real survive, like I said. I'm still doing my hair. I'm going to come back and show y'all the finished product once I'm done. But thank you guys for listening to me yap. I hope you guys like the story time. I'm not sure if I'm going to post this video. Depends on, like, if I was just rambling too much. But if I do, I hope you guys fuck with me. Love the channel. We finna fix this up, you know, get it right. Because I can't multitask. I got to work on that. So I'm going to do my hair and I'm going to come back and I'm going to show y'all.
A few moments later.
Hey Bookie, so this is the end result. This is what we looking like. I fuck with it, it's whatever. Y'all gonna see the next vlog. My vlog is gonna be me going to see my boyfriend. We're gonna do some stuff, and I got a little video idea that I'm gonna do. But yeah, this the hair. Fuck with it. Like, comment, and subscribe. Give me some more ideas. I'm gonna keep saying it, but I fucks with y'all, and I will see you guys later.